Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video. Yes, now it's time for my part 3 review of Andor. Now we've come up to episodes 7, 8, and 9. Yep, that's right. So, episode 7, announcement. The, repercussions, yeah, I think I said that right, of the Aladani heist reach all the way to Coruscant while Cassian returns home. In episode 8, Narkina 5, yeah, that's the name of the episode. The Empire catches up to Cassian, but are as yet unaware of his identity and past. And episode 9, nobody's listening. Under intense scrutiny, I hope I said that right. While imprisoned, Cassian makes allies plan on an impossible escape. Now, in these episodes, because, first off, yeah, Cassian returns home, and, he's reunited with, of course, familiar faces, Marva, Andor, Cassian's adoptive mother, once again played by Fiona Shaw, and Bix Colleen, of course, once again played by Adria Arana. I hope I'm saying her last name right. Yeah, and because, he shouldn't be back home, because, he's being hunted down, and he's a fugitive. I wouldn't say fugitive, but still, especially because, when Bix tells Cassian that, her now dead boyfriend, because, her boyfriend was responsible for Andor being on the run, and because he thought that both Bix and Andor were back together, but that wasn't the case. So that was his fault. And of course, Andor, he does eventually leave, but he says that he would be back. In fact, he wanted to take Marva with him, and I think, did he also mention Bix come along too? I can't remember, but Marva, she can't stay. No, she has to stay, but she can't go with him. But he says that he will be back soon, and with sequences with, Mon Mothma and Luthen, because another sequence between them, and Mon finds out about, Luthen's responsible for what she heard and so on, and Luthen, he does at one point leave Coruscant, and, he, does he? No, I almost forgot, he doesn't appear in this episode. He appears in the next one, who I'm going to mention. And we see, because, yeah, Andor once again on the run, and, even, say, when he's trying to hide himself from the Empire, and he is on this one planet where, it's when I first saw it, I was like, gosh, this reminds me of, say, I don't know, a beach resort, with a road near, the ocean and the palm trees. That's what it made me think. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. And, even, say, Andor, because where he's hiding, and he has a girl with him, that was quick for him. And, he does, at one point, get arrested for no reason, he wasn't doing anything wrong, but he was, put under arrest, and even say the K2SO droids, the giant Imperial droids, and who we would see in Rogue One. I was like, wait a minute, that can't be, and obviously not. So it's cool we finally get to see them in Andor, and not to mention, hopefully very soon we'll get to see K2SO. We'll just have to wait and see. In fact, he was originally considered for Andor before things changed for the show, you know what I'm saying? And he actually, because Andor goes by a different name this time, and yeah, unfortunately, he's put under arrest. And that's when, in episode 8, Andor is at this, prison, out in the ocean, and we get the appearance, and as I mentioned, in part 2 on who would be appearing in Andor, and that being Andy Serkis. Yeah, so Andy Serkis, who appears in Andor, and if I could find him, because I've got it, because always have the tablet with me. Yeah, Kino Loy, and he's basically like responsible, like he's like being responsible and putting the men in line, like just to not mess around and to stay focused on what they're doing at the prison. Like, I'm not really sure, like they're supposed to like make tables or something, I guess. I don't know. And some of them, like Maushi Luoth and Ham and Jembok Taga. Yeah. So yeah, again, it's a bit hard to pronounce these kind of names in Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Also, yeah, more to do with Mon Mothma. In fact, in the last episode, because I almost forgot to mention this, Val, who at one point, yeah, because Val was, I guess like on the hunt, I guess, for Andor, but she is reunited at one point with Sita, but they once again have to separate. And Val, we find out that Val is actually Mon Mothma's cousin. I did not know that. And even say is it the BSI? I think that's what they're called. They come in on Andor's home planet, and well, even at one point they take in Bix for questioning, and God, poor Bix, like she is being tortured, like being electrocuted or something. Just God, poor Bix, she doesn't deserve this. I hated seeing that. I really did. That had to happen to her, but of course, obviously she would turn out fine, I guess, and especially for later on in the show, and until I get to the last 3 episodes. So yeah, so sequences with Vel and Mon Mothma, as I said, and also Clea, because Clea was the one that met up with Val in episode 7, talking about Andor, like hunting him down and killing him, and also because and also yes, this was a nice surprise. We get the appearance because Luthen, he pays a visit to Saw Gerrera, once again played by Forrest Whitaker. Nice to see Saw make an appearance in Andor. Well, not to mention Andor being tied in to Rogue One until it gets there, Yep, so anyways. So it was nice that Saw Gerrera made an appearance in this, and, sequence between Luthen and Saw, and also, there was I also didn't know that he was in this. Another actor from Harry Potter made an appearance in this, and he was a delivery guard. Yeah, delivery guard number 1. It was Josh Herdman, aka Goyle. He was in this episode, and I didn't even notice him. I didn't see him. I'll have to go back and look, and if I could pull up an image, on the green screen. So, yeah, and of course more sequences with Andor and all the prisoners, and with Kino Loy, Andy Serkis. I'm telling you, because Andy Serkis, not only is he, I consider the god of motion capture, he's fantastic at doing motion capture characters, but he's good at just acting, on screen, yeah. And, for example, because when him in the MCU, yeah, because, gosh, he was so good as that villain. But anyways, so, yeah, and that one female, it's, Dedra. Gosh, she was so horrible. When, just, trying to get Bix to talk, jeez. But anyways. And now, with episode 9. Yeah, episode 9. Because, this was, that's where, because Bix, unfortunately, because, she was tortured a little bit. And, and also during episode 9, yeah, Nobody's Listening. That was the name of it. Yeah, yeah, I already read it. Because Andor like trying to come up with an escape, of an impossible escape, and even like say one of the prisoners, Luof, I think I'm saying that right. Like during the episode, like near the end of the episode, he's not doing so well. Like he's close to dying. And yet, according to Kino, he only has 4 days left, and he can be set free. But sadly, Luof didn't make it. And there's nothing that the doctor can do that's at that prison cell. And also, the CIB, because they are still trying to track down Andor. Like, you know what? He first had a beard, but then, of course, he shaved it to just disguise him, like, that kind of stuff. And, yeah. And, with Mon Mothma, with more sequences with her, and, like, she's trying to, get the Galactic Senate's attention, and as my dad was saying, and if I remember correctly, because even Mon Mothma, like, was talking to, an old friend of hers, and I think it was the guy that she used to date, and, like, basically, she is saying that, I believe it's her husband, like, her husband can't be trusted, I assume, like, there's something about her husband, just, yeah, and nobody's really listening. Like, when, like, Mon Mothma's at the Galactic Senate, nobody's paying attention. Nobody cares. Like, even, like, I remember, like, they were, like, going, boo, and, like, they were turning off their lights because of those saucers, And, yeah. And as I mentioned, Luof, because near the end of the episode, he sadly dies. He doesn't make it, and, with Andor and Kino, because going back to their cells, like, Andor asking him how many guards are there, more than 12. Yeah, I gotta say, because so far, I mean, despite some of the stuff that I was trying to understand, like, with the dialogue and so on, still, it's pretty good, and still getting intense, and just, we're only down to 3 episodes. 3 episodes left. So, this ought to be, like, this, can't wait to see what the last 3 episodes have in store. And because, we all know that we're getting a season 2. So, and what about you guys? Like, have you still been enjoying Andor so far? And with episodes 7, 8, and 9, and what'd you think of my review? Leave comments and give this review a like as always. So, with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my Part 3 review of Andor. More reviews coming your way. They're gonna be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And until my Part 4 review of Andor, last 3 episodes, like 3 left, take care, peace out, and may the Force be with you.